Hey guys, how's it going today? We're gonna get you a little bit of just really a crank up video of these engines behind me here. 26 6-horse John Deere and a 28 3-horse John Deere. Both of these engines are in pretty much original condition. I'll go over a few details here for you. So right here, this 6-horse, as you can see, still has factory silk screening, or I believe that's what they used at the time. Waterloo Gasoline Engine Company governor plate on it, so that's fairly early. One of the distinguishing features of the early 6-horse would be the primer on this side, which they shortly found out was either a just terribly a bad idea or inconvenient or both, so they would have moved it to the flywheel side over here, or the cranking side of the engine per se. This one's had obviously a cart underneath it. It's a factory 6-horse cart, but not original to the engine. These are pretty tough to find, and especially with the original cart, but this one is an original 6-horse cart. Try to keep this one pretty much as original as we could. The cart was painted case orange when we found it, so couldn't leave it that way. That's why it's painted the way it is. We had to make the plates for underneath the skids here, new skids for it because it had short ones on it. The original ones were long gone. But and then the 3-horse here, really same story, original condition per se. Somebody had at one point put a vent for the cover right there. We plugged that, vented the crankcase bolt. I have the original one, but I vented a bolt just to provide a little bit of ventilation for the crankcase. Interesting thing about this engine, and it runs perfectly fine, so I'm not planning on changing it, but the mag housing has a chunk busted out of it. Also, on this 3-horse, somebody has placed a wooden over pulley over the factory John Deere pulley, so it gives you a little bit more pulley speed. This one's had a new rocker arm put on it because the old one was broken and repaired. Didn't really line up on the valve well, so funny thing is, all the valve keepers in this engine when we got it were old framing nails or some sort of thing like that. So we replaced the valve springs and springs in the igniter and the igniter trip finger spring, things like that. These have both had fuel tanks, oil pans underneath them. An engine this age is really tough to keep the original things around. This one was fiberglass. This one was just pretty holey at that point, so we chose to go with a modern, per se, plastic pan. So let's quit screwing around here. We'll take you around to the 6-horse. So we'll prime a little bit of gasoline in the primer cup. We'll close that. Both of these have been oiled, so no worries about anything there. Place you over here this time. And down close the choke down, rock the flywheels a couple times through, pull it through compression, should pull through 2 or 3 revolutions and go. Crank her through. That's really all there is to it, boys. Let the 6-horse breathe a little bit here. And then really to shut these down, all you do is push the igniter trip finger. Push that finger down, hold it until the engine quits. Then you can let her back up, she'll fire again, and come back up to speed. But that's all you do to shut them down. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again.